Hi there, little bookworms. Welcome back to Tiny Little Bookworms, where magical animal tales come to life. Today's story is full of fun, adventure, and a lesson you'll always remember. So, sit back, relax, and let's dive into the wild world of our furry and feathery friends. This is a story of a queen bee named Buzzy and her entire bee family, who lived happily in their beehive until one day a bear spotted the hive. In a beautiful field, there was a big tree where a colony of bees lived in a beehive with their queen bee named Buzzy. Every day they were busy buzzing zzz in and out of the hive. The hive had thousands of rooms or cells in it. It was made up of beeswax. Queen Bee Buzzy, along with a colony of bees and baby bees, lived happily in the hive. Every day, the busy bees buzzed from flower to flower and gathered sweet nectar to make honey. Once the bees had as much nectar as they could carry, they would race back to the hive buzzing together. Then they fed the sweet nectar to their babies. One day the bees were out for a flower hunt when a hungry bear was passing by the hive. He licked his lips thinking of the sweet honey. He then grabbed a long branch. He was trying to snap it and steal all the honey. The queen bee was watching him from the hive and planned to teach the bear a lesson. She knew it was time for the bees to return from their flower hunt. Soon the bees came flying back to their hive. Buzzy buzzed angrily at the bear as she saw her army of bees returning. She ordered the bees to sting the bear and chase him out of the field. The angry bees flew towards the bear and chased him. The greedy bear tried to swat the bees with his hands and snap at their hive again. "We shall teach you a lesson," buzzed the bees. Their buzzing made the zzz sound. The bear was frightened, and so he started running away from the hive, but the bees soon surrounded him. "Attack!" said the queen bee, and the bees stung the bear all over his body. The bear cried of pain as he ran for his life. The bees chased him until at last he jumped into the stream and hid himself under the water. The bear then jumped into the water to hide. The bees looked for him, but they couldn't find him, so they returned to their hive. After some time, the bear came out of the water with his whole body covered with bee stings. He had learnt his lesson and made a promise, never to not only steal honey, but anything else ever again. The Tiger and the Woodpecker story. Once upon a time, there lived a fierce tiger. He ruled over the forest, and as his carnivore nature hunted his prey. One day, he was feeling very hungry. He looked around for prey and soon enough found prey and hunted it. As he started munching on his food, he felt something stuck in his throat. He felt soaring pain in his throat. He then soon realized that a bone was stuck in the throat as he was eating his prey. He tried very hard to get the bone removed from his throat, but he was unable to do so. Many days passed by. The tiger did not hunt, nor could drink water because of the bone stuck in his throat. He was very weak and starving. The tiger thought to himself that he might die that day, and he collapsed on the ground. As he fell on the ground with his mouth open, a woodpecker saw it. The woodpecker asked, "Why are you lying on the ground with your mouth open?" "There is a bone in my throat. I can't eat or drink. I might die," the tiger replied. "I will remove the bone from your throat, but you have to promise me to share your food," the little bird said. The tiger agreed on the condition. Soon the bird flew into the tiger's mouth and removed the bone. The tiger sighed in relief. The next day the tiger hunted the prey, and the bird flew in to ask for his share. The tiger then replied that he would not share his wood. He thought, what can a pesky little bird do to the fierce carnivore? The woodpecker was angry and reminded the tiger of the promise he made. "You should be thankful that I did not eat you, little bird," the tiger said. Hearing it, the bird got angry and pecked in one of his eyes. The tiger was hurt and then understood the power that the bird held. The woodpecker replied, "You should be thankful that I did not peck your other eye." "You should learn to keep your promise," the bird replied and flew away from the tiger. And that's the story of the buzzing bees and the tiger and the woodpecker, little bookworms. These stories remind us that even the smallest creatures can be strong when they work together, and that keeping our promises is very important. The moral of the first story is teamwork and bravery can protect what we love, and the moral of. The second story is always keep your word, no matter how big or strong you are. Thanks for buzzing by. If you enjoyed these exciting tales, don't forget to like and subscribe to Tiny Little Bookworms for more fun and thoughtful stories. See you next time.